Hey folks, so today you join me at the engine house here in Highley for the Severn Valley Railway's annual model railway exhibition. We're here next to this nice standard class 4, 80079. Here it is, I'll pop you up so you can see inside the cab. There you go, that's the cab. Anyway, we've been around here before. I thought what we'd do is come around here today and show you some of the model railway layouts that are on display. Look how greasy all that is. Something that came out of service quite a while ago. Anyway, we have Ginty here, 47383, and yeah, there's the front end of 80079. There's 47383 there, looking very nice. And then here, of course, we have the first layout. So this is Switch Tramway Museum, I believe. Hopefully I pronounced that all right. There's the layout. Looking rather good. Very nice. The detail on there with this catenary in it is brilliant. And then up next we've got Gants Hill. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It's just quite nice, isn't it? You can see in there with all the people in there. Nice. Next stand, toward the front end of the Ginty, is the 5.5 scale, 5.5 mil scale modular group. It's a bit about them. You can pause and read that if you were interested. And there you go. You can see there's a nice little what looks like a narrow gauge loco. Looks very nice, isn't it? That's quite nicely done. I like the living on it. Here, of course, is the layout. Some of the detail on there is really good. Very nice. Overview of the layout. This is rather nice. You can see all the foliage on the edge. Right. This is the other half.
I don't suppose you've got your window lock areas? Yes. Oh, good. Because my...
It's very nice. That's quite a nice building at the back there. Rather nice. Here's 4566 small prairie. There it is. You can see it's got the smoke box open, so you can have a nice good look in there. It's a sparkle still at the back, I believe, behind that bar. Have a nice look inside, and see all the boiler treatment actually at the back. Very nice. You can see inside it. Next up here we've got 009 Society. This is a nice little layout. You can see with all the livestock in the fields.
Make it run first.
There's not much little scene there.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. So here next to the 8F we've got a litter bin, and that is not the exhibit. We've got this rather nice modern image layout, and this is very nice. So there's a nice Scania truck there. We've got a nice little sort of yard scene over there, and then of course we've got the main attraction itself, and that is obviously what does it say? Bermondsey steel fabrications there. Very nice. I think hopefully that's pronounced nicely. It's quite nice. Little 08. Very nice. I like the 08, so good logos. Yeah, this is rather nice, isn't it? Yeah, so obviously up here we've got the street scene. Stove art. You can't have too many stove arts. That's the rule I go for. And it's very nice. There's a post office van there. There's of course some rather nice little buses. And then that's pretty cool. And over here, of course, we've got a 37. We've got another 37 at the back and a 73. Very nice there. And then there's a bit of a network rail depot building with a rather large steel excavator. It looks rather nice, doesn't it? Very good. Here we are. There's a rather nice collection of Lego models here. Very nice. And the detail into these is absolutely fantastic, as you can see. You can see the end of these here, they look wonderful. They're rather nice, aren't they? And this here I think is one of Severn Valley's resident layouts. It's here. It still looks rather nice. And then another one coming on. So, here's the next layout. This is rather nice. So the detailing for such a small gauge on here is absolutely fantastic. Oh, hello, as you can see. It's brilliant. You see all the little scenes there. Very good. And then next up here we've got It's All White, which is a nice little N-gauge layout. High neck there. Nice to see something in winter. It's you always see them in summertime or springtime, but it's nice to see them in winter time as well. And then you can see high neck will come out of one of these tunnels in a minute. There it is. And of course there's the Western. This is very nice. Again, the detail on here is brilliant. As you can see, all the hay and the tractors and stuff in the barn. Very nice. And in fact, if I come down to level with it, you can see it looks just like the real thing, which is fantastic. Very nice. So then here is our first O-gauge layout of the day, Little Simonsby, with a class 40. Now the little things there, a DCC sound, and it sounds rather nice. If I can get the microphone up to it. So it sounds rather good, that sound there. So there's the class 40. We have what looks like a Stania loco. Not too sure of the class of that loco there, with a nice little milk tanker. And then this I like. We've actually got illuminated semaphores on the signals, which is rather nice. There it is. Hello, class 40. Oh.
Can I change places for you, please, a second?
Very nice. Ooh, nice dash. Sounds fantastic. Of course the layout's brilliant as well because it's in such a... Of course the layout's brilliant as well because it's in such a large scale, you can fit all the detail in. So if I come up here to the station end, you can see all of the detail in the station scene there. And we've got the little gates area and the kettle dock, which is very nice, but I don't think the kettle can really take a ride on it. And then here we have got Canal Street Halt, which is rather nice. You can see we've got a 121 at the top there, and then at the bottom we have a class 20. And again, that's the detail crammed into such a small little space there is absolutely brilliant. And then we've got it looks like a 31 there, and what's that one? It looks like another 31. Very nice. Here we have a layout called Aberley. There it is, and there's a bit of info about it. So if I try and move my the light, you can see. Light pause and read it if you can. And then here is just a bit more information. If I move them, I think they're the same. And there it is. This looks like a little narrow gauge one. Rather nice. And these are rather nice. I do like the little narrow gauge ones because it's just something completely different, and you don't really see it. So it's something quite like it every day. It's very nice. I do like the little narrow gauge, as I just said. Here we have Bond Lane, which is rather nice little layout. It looks like another little narrow gauge one. Oh, there you go. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen the screen being used on a layout before. I've seen this screen. It's brilliant. You can see all the detail crammed in there as well. It's quite fantastic. And there, of course, is the screen at the back. You can hear it as well. I don't know if it comes across on camera, but it's rather fantastic. It's very nice. Yes, very good.
It's coming through.
I just missed the logo going through there. So here is quite an impressive layout. This is diagonal end. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. And this is really quite something. So we've got two levels. So we've got this upper level, and then under the street we've got what looks like an underground station. That's quite a nice little detail in there. I like that. But so that looks like an underground station under there, and that's really cool. I do like that, because that's something I haven't seen before, is the underground and two-level layout. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Imagine that's quite cool to watch when it goes through. But here we are on the top half of the layout. As you can see, this is nice detailing along here with the sort of abandoned track bed. The detailing crammed into this again is absolutely fantastic, and yeah, it looks really, really good. So there are the little street scene, and let's give you a quick peek at the fiddle yard. Look at the size of that. It's fantastic. And then of course you can see this coming through here, and this looks like it's got a third rail on it, which is very impressive. Oh, something's on the move. You can see all the detail under the bridge there. It's absolutely unparalleled. Absolutely brilliant. Let's see what is this coming out the tunnel. Okay. Very nice. Just let that go into the tunnel there. And as you can see, if we continue on here, we've got a street scene with all the catenary, presumably for trams, and then of course we've got the station up here as well with the canopies on, and the amount of detail is just absolutely insane. It's absolutely brilliant, and it's quite tall as well. I'm about 6 foot, and I'm holding this at eye height now. It's at eye height, so you look into the scene rather than down on it, and it's fantastic. There goes another EMU through the station. You can see all the road scenes, they just look absolutely brilliant. That's quite a nice touch in there with the lighting in the warehouse. Here comes that standard tank again. And maybe you can look down on the underground. That's rather nice. Of course we've got all the signals on as well. So I'll film this next train coming through. And we've got this lovely warehouse, and you can see here actually that goes under the layer, and it comes out under there. It's just absolutely insane. We've got a bit more detail on this end. That's nice. Block of flats, I think it is. We've got Dagnall United Football Club. That looks pretty cool. I know nothing about football though, so I can't any further comment about that, but it does, it looks very, very good. And then over here, of course, we've got this sort of residential street at the back there. I really like actually the foliage going over the door there. That looks really convincing. Very, very good. And then, of course, we've got the Blue Circle facility. And we should take a couple of shots off the bridge. Here's the Royal Saloon. I think I've done a video around here before, my open house video. I did have a different camera then, I was using my tablet. I'll pop a link up in that corner up there if you're interested to see that. So I'm not going to do a big tour, but I thought that's Hinton Manor, which I'm going to go on in a minute for you. And there is the Royal Saloon, very nice. And just up here is Hinton Manor. And you can see the tender's a bit far apart from the loco. And actually this is the Acura scale stand, and some of you may know I'm a huge fan of Acura scale. I do like the products. I've got one of their Earlstech Manors on order, which I can see a sample of there. And in fact, I've got one of their exclusive Key Publishing Bradley Manors on order as well. Fantastic, and you can see this the loco, sorry, look absolutely amazing. I've also got a Class 50 on order with them. I ordered Rodney 50021. You can see their range of rolling stock there. It is absolutely immense. And obviously this is the most fitting place for it as well, because there's the Manors, like the Manors. So obviously we're on a Manor, and obviously that's Manors. But anyway, yes, so shouting out to Akira Scale. I'll be here for a little while, so hopefully I'll meet some of the staff from Akira Scale, but you can see obviously all the controls here for a Manor. I know that's your regulator. Not because I'm reading it, but because I know that's a regulator. That's your brakes on there. That'll be your reverser. So what you do is you turn that around and it'll change all the gears and stuff inside. You've got your little wooden seats. These do fold out. Obviously you've got your windows as well. I think those are actually locked in position. That's your whistle chain. So you pull that for your whistle. And it is generally very impressive. And there's a big egg that says O over there. There it is, Hinton Manor, 7819. There it is, I'll show you. Coming down the ramp, Hinton Manor. I think they used to have 7325 modal in here, so that you could go in. But yes, they've now got Hinton Manor, which is Cambrian Coast Express on the front. And there, of course, is that lion or is that tiger? It's lion. A bit more convincing than Hornby's model. And obviously I'm not going to show you a full tour, because I've done a full tour before. This is obviously the mail coach, and there's an H at the end of it as well, so very nice. Let's go and find the next layout. So the next layout here is Sugar Creek, which is a BNSF layout, which I think is American, is it? Those are rather nice. Some, are those Union Pacific, I think? Double headed diesels on there. And a nice train of hoppers. And at the end, we've got the rather striking BNSF diesels. Yeah, very nice. I don't know anything about American layout, can you tell? Well, there you go, some information. Pause and read that if you're interested. And yes, this is rather nice, isn't it? It's nice. It looks really, really good. And I like these scenes with the tractors and that on the road. Those look very impressive. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. So here is a little layout. I'm not too sure of the name of this one, but as you can see, this looks like another American layout. Probably getting it wrong. It's rather nice, the detail in here, obviously is very, very good. You see the container port there, and there's some more detail. I know there's a little railway crossing at the end there, which looks very, very good. Little box car set on the side, very nice, very nice. And this is again my kind of thing. This is a network rail type thing. I'm very much modern image modeler, as you can see. We've got Colas Rail 56 there, looking wonderful. And of course at the end, this is something I've never seen done before, this is very impressive. We've got some Colas Rail HST power cars. And I don't think Hornby have made a model of those, so those must be custom painted, and those are very, very nice. This just, again, this is one of those that you just look at it and you think, wow, this is a good layout. Especially as this is sort of my area of interest. See the double fat wheel lamp. Obviously we've got all the signalling there that works, it's a 4-aspect signal. Very good. Here we have layout, which I believe, judging by all the signs, is called Hackworth, which is rather nice. As you can see, it looks like a little engine shed, a depot, and then obviously at the end we've got a turntable at the end. Very nice. So for turning the locos on, and that's the detail I like. There's the flickering stove. Very, very nice. And again, we've got this sort of retaining one that looks very convincing. Very good. So This is another of these layouts that you sort of look into the scene. This is just below eye level, and it's pretty impressive, I'll give it that. Very, very nice. As you can see, it sort of looks like it might be 7mm gauge or something. Very nice. As you can see, the detailing again poured into this is absolutely amazing. Very, very nice indeed. So here we have a layout, which I'm going to pronounce this horribly, I'm fairly certain. We have Place Brondan, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Trust me, we don't know how to pronounce it either.
That's quite encouraging to know.
We just call it Place B at the club.
Yeah. 009 layout, and loads of trees on it, very nice. As you can see.
We've made some new alterations to this layout because it used to be controlled by a single controller from there.
Okay.
These two little switches here.
Yeah.
Our resident mechanics, Joe and Alan, they replaced it with two Morley controllers here. Centre off, so we can go max this way, max that way.
Yeah.
Isolating switches for both controllers,
Yeah.
so that we can properly control the loop there. But to be honest, this is me and Guy's first time actually operating it since it's been fixed, because as far as we know, this has only been done on Tuesday, so this is going to be definitely a test for myself and Guy. You'll see it when it's actually operating later on, but it's going to be a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of error.
Yeah, it's always the way though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very impressive. Very nice. I do like, as I said before, I do like the 009 layouts. Very
It'll
nice.
be a lot more impressive once we've got power going to it, don't worry.
Yeah. Very nice. This is one of the layouts I haven't seen yet. This is very nice. This is nice. The detail on it's good as well. Because it just looks like it's just been taken out of Google Earth or something. It just looks realistic. It looks real. Very good. And again, I don't think I've seen this one yet. This looks like an American type layout. Nice turn to there. Very good. Little steamer there. Little light on the front, and then we've got a massive cruise level bridge. Looks very nice. Very good.